In this video, we will see how to make board break and how to automatically charge the folio. In other words, how to define extra packages that we want to process and charge to guest folio. At the end of the day, a room accommodation charge is automatically processed on the guest folio. However, the whole amount may not be entirely the room revenue. Users may want to divide certain amount from the whole room charge for board revenue, either for the specific amount or in the percentage format. For this, we make the board breakdown. Besides breakdown, all revenue that we want to process at the end of the day can be defined in the form of package. These definitions and settings can be done from the Standard Charges segment on the Setup menu. Let's first look how we define the board breakdown. Before we start, we should make sure that we have corresponding department and revenue definitions made under the basic hotel settings. These definitions should be made based on how hotel management wants to see these revenues in the related analysis. While some properties wish to see breakfast, lunch, and dinner as separate revenues, others wish to see it in the form like BB, HB, or FB. These specific definitions should be defined by the hotel users. For example, I wish to see my dinner revenue separately. For this, I first define the relevant department and the revenue group as shown. For board breakdown definitions, we use Standard Board Charges section. First, we manually enter the name of the desired package. If there is more than one package defined, program makes decision about order of appliance based on the value we enter in this field. So you may write the desired order number here. Next, we should enter the date range when we wish for this package to be applied. If we do not define this date period, it is considered as indefinite, or in other words, there is no any date limitation. From day mode field, we define on which days should this package be applied in the reservation. You may choose between every day, first day, or last day. For the everyday operation, we can enter indefinite values, which means that this setting will be applicable for every day of guest stay. If we select first stay and we write 3 and 5 into stay date range fields, it means that this package will be processed in the guest folio between the 3rd and 5th day of hotel stay. If we leave the same stay day settings, but we select last day from day mode menu, this means that this package will be applicable between last 3 to 5 days of the staying period. Under day count field, we define the number of days this package will be valid and applicable. Next, from this field, we can select to which folio will the current package be processed. If this field is left blank, program selects it from the default parameters. If the package will be defined in different currencies, we should select on which exchange date should the program refer to when making calculations, whether it will be check-in or program date. Then we should select to which accommodation type should this price be applicable. If we want for this price to be applicable to the specific board type, we may select from the list of already defined board types. If we leave this space blank, this means that it will be applicable to all board types. In case you use room group option and you want for this price to be applicable to that room group, you can select it from the drop-in menu. If there is no need for it, you may leave this field blank. We have already mentioned that for the board breakdown, you should select department and revenue. Since I wish to see dinner revenue separately, I have selected board department and dinner as a revenue. You are not obliged to select the department and revenue from which this price will be deducted, because when we activate this button, Deduct from Room Price part, system will automatically perform deduction from room-related department and revenue. This is the case when these fields are not mandatory. We may skip to select a specific folio for routing and instead activate the button next to Route to Board. In this case, system will automatically create board folio. You may see this board folio in the lowest part of the in-house list. If you want to route these price into different folio than board 1, you may use this field for that. Notes part. When the transaction is processed under folio, the note written here will be automatically shown in the related note field inside the folio record. On the right part, we should select the content of the package. If the package we defined is the main one, this button will be activated. Main package will be predefined in reservation, rate code, and sales project. Without necessity to define new package, we may choose from already defined ones. This facilitates the pricing process. Room price without VAT. When deducing the package price, program finds the net price without VAT and the package price is applied on the net price. Add VAT. This indicates that the price of the package is the net price, then VAT is added to the price. Apply to all reservation. All reservations that fulfill the conditions defined by this package will be charged. In the next step, we define the exact price of the current package under the desired currency. These are the fields that we can define: the price per room in percentage, per room amount, per person, per younger or elder child, and per baby. Based on how you would like to apply these prices, you may fill out the related fields. For example, I would like to charge per adult 15 euros, while for elder children 10 euros. You may also select the specific days when these prices are applicable. On those days that were not selected, the defined package price will not be applied. These board breakdown prices are not applied to those reservations created before we define the package. If we want from these to be applied, select the desired row and select Refresh the future folios. Or click on any reservation from the reservation list and select the same option under the Action menu. After creating the package, newly created reservations that fulfill the package conditions will be charged accordingly. You can check these charges from the Portfolio screen found inside the reservation card.